run by you real quick.
Talk to me.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create like a little series or whatever, and I wanted you to be in it, like me and you type stuff. Yeah, maybe like put a little series together, starring me and you. So what you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds straight. Why you waited so long to start though?
Man, cause I lost motivation. That's why. But when I see you coming up, I was like, yeah, I gotta get on that. So yeah, man, I'm trying to do the series and then get this thing popping. It's gonna do numbers for sure.
So you basically trying to look for an easy way out.
Shit, I'm trying to make it out too. I don't want to be stuck here while you out living your best life. Do I not deserve success too?
That ain't how that shit work, bro.
What you mean?
I was actually putting in work, bro. I was grinding. This shit ain't happen overnight, nigga. You think I just got here to just help niggas who ain't even doing shit with their own lives back in the hood, bro?
Nigga, somebody had to do it. I would have did the same shit for you.
I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Niggas love to say what they would have did. Oh, I would have did this. I would have did that. I don't give a fuck, bro. Because at the end of the day, everybody want a fucking handout, bro. And when it comes to the handout, y'all got me fucked up, nigga. And that's straight up, bro. Respectfully.
You call it a handout. I call it a key. See, you done put yourself out there and made a big name for yourself. And you surrounding yourself with niggas who ain't got shit going for themselves. And you expect them to not follow behind your footsteps. And then you expect us to stay in the same place that we struggle to survive every single day. You got us fucked up.
That's the nigga that'll kill you.
Nigga.
The way you came off, that's the nigga that'll kill you.
Nigga.
You get killed.
There's a lot going on, right?
I
seen that shit. I was like, all right, I know. I gotta holler my niggas about.
I got a lot to say about that up front.
Please.
It's strange how I kind of feel both sides of the argument, right? Because let's say if I'm the dude in the red hat and I'm in the store and I'm polying and somebody walk up to me with a half-ass plan like that, I might think of it like, this guy doesn't, he's trying to. I might not come off so aggressive back towards him. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like it's kind of like both sides of the coin that kind of work for me. Because his initial plan was definitely half-assed. He didn't have no real vision for. He just wanted to know, yo, I see you here. Yo, I think we could do something. And that was that. When he kind of asked him to break it down a little bit, he didn't go no further. Like, yo, listen, we could play buddy cops. And you know what I mean? He had no plan for what it was. It was kind of like, yeah, then you could just do a series. And now that I got you, that's what we're going to do. But I do think the guy in the red was a little, he could have like handled that a little better. That's just my thought.
How would he handle it better? Took his number,
maybe asked
brushed him off.
No, maybe he could. Well, listen, if you didn't
heard him out and just
if you didn't want to be bothered, if you didn't want to be bothered, you could have went with the all right, well, you know what? Listen, man, when you get more of it together, that's one way to brush him off. Right. If you really wanted to help, you could have said, well, about what? Simple, just one question. Okay, well, yeah, about what? And then when the person said, the next thing he said, oh, well, I'm just thinking we can do a series. Then that's when you go, well, listen, man, look, I'm a little busy right now. But listen, when you figure out what it is exactly you want it to be about, let me know. Or 2 or 3. If you need help trying to craft something, you know what I'm saying? Craft an idea.
Something, yeah.
So basically you saying the nigga forgot where he came from.
No, I just think he
that's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, because I don't want to say that because I think where we come from, there's a lot of that. You know how many people,
a lot of what?
You know how many people like it? They go, yo, son, I want to do a podcast. Listen, now I got you here. And me, I camp out. And I go, all right, about what? Nah, I'm just thinking, about this, that, and third. I'm like, okay, well, that sounds a certain way. All right, well, listen, man. Now, mind you, if I see that there is no, they just got me there and they just trying to live off of my illustrious podcast career, right? Super producer shit. They trying to get me to help them. No, I'll say, well, you know what? Listen, man, when you got it a little bit more situated, or boom, you know what? When you need some help, I don't mind helping you craft it. And 9 times out of 10, that kind of deters them because
No, yeah. You putting them on the spot.
Yeah, I put them on the spot like that. It's so much easier to put them on the spot.
I think that's the correct way to handle that.
The way he handled it made him feel small.
Exactly. Niggas be forgetting when they were the same dude in the store that didn't have a plan, but they wanted to go.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's like, oh, now I'm in this place, so now I need a fucking business plan to do something with a nigga now. Where you was a hood nigga that just didn't really have a set out plan, and you like, all right, let's just do some shit. And niggas will always say, I guess some niggas will say like, oh, I didn't change, it's the niggas around me that changed. But that person around you, they had no reason to change. Your life changed, so you had to change with it. So you probably didn't make the change. Okay. You know what I mean?
Homie in the red jacket. He said
I
had to grind to where it had to get to. Does the grind change you? Does the grind make you jaded?
Yeah, I think so to a degree.
I think that's bullshit. Like we all gotta grind. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
does it make you callous to the people who don't or who haven't even started their grind yet? I had a conversation with my daughter. Just a little small talk. I had a conversation with my daughter just yesterday. I just called her. It was like an earthquake in San Francisco. She's in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really understand the geography of the West Coast yet. So I was like, yo, you good? She's like, yeah, I'm good. I've been a little sick. But she's like, Dad, adulting is boring. And I was like, yeah, baby, it's a grind. I told her what I do is I make short-term goals and I make long-term goals. The short-term goals keep me going as like little check marks, but the long-term goals is the real recharge for the battery, for the grind again. Because it does get boring just on the grind,
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really get into the part where the long-term grind, it kind of calluses you and it jades you to the people who aren't really grinding, and it kind of makes you less empathetic to like other people,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if y'all go through that or not, or maybe just a me thing, or
I to be honest with you, like I just don't think everybody's built the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fine with that. And like, yo, if I grind and you don't grind, it's just less people for me to grind against. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when that person that doesn't grind decides that they want the same things that you want or have, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel?
That's when I say,
I want you to answer, how does it make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any way because I know what I had to do. And if you're willing to do it, cool. But if I don't think you're willing to do it, it might be comical to me.
But they want to know why they don't have the things that you have when they didn't grind like you did. It makes you feel like they're delusional?
Okay. So no. Why though? Because first of all, let's be clear. A lot of niggas don't want to see niggas where they are, and they won't tell a nigga, right? What's wrong with telling a nigga?
Who cares?
Especially if you tell a nigga and he not gonna do it anyway, right? So it's like, all right. No, if the nigga has the balls to ask me why you have this or you have that or you are then and third and they don't have it, explain it to him. Okay. If it's a friend of mine or something like that,
okay.
I'm like, oh well, I did this, I did that, or whatever. If you want to do this, you could do that, that, and third.
Yeah.
If they do it, fine, they do it.
Right.
But chances are, is if they didn't do it, they're not gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now am I gonna get upset because like, yo, this nigga fucking, I'm gonna go to my wife like, you know, this nigga asked me like, why this, that, and the third? No, I'm not gonna get upset. Because it's like, all right, yeah. You want to do that? yo, if you want to do it, you could do this, do that, and do this, that, and the third. Right? But you know that person ain't gonna. And my thing with people would be ask the question is like, you want to do that? You don't seem like you wanted to do that.
Like I said,
that seemed like it was my thing, not a you thing.
If
That seemed like
I could use my experiences, like I said, I've had all types of hood individuals come to me about starting shows and podcasting, and I got this ill story. I
think very diplomatic the way you go about it, but
well, I think it's the best way.
Yes, for sure.
It's the very best way because you know what? From a business standpoint, correct? Right? Like, I need talent to survive, right? So if Joe Schmo is coming to me off the street and they're saying, "Yo, I want to do something," whatever the case was, I might
give them the prerequisite of what to do.
Yes.
And then they come to you with an idea that you didn't have before, and you producing another show.
I'm gonna take it right to the top of the roof. So
put niggas on the spot.
Yes,
put them on the spot.
Putting niggas on the spot, and in a way that's not like Homie in the Red. Because see, Homie in the Red, he's kind of putting them on the spot, but it's more in like a way where
no, he's trying to down.
Your manhood. You're
downing
kind
the
of
nigga,
be
right?
Tested in that particular situation. Me, I'm just gonna give you a couple of things that I'm gonna put the homework on you, and then once you get that homework done, I'm super accessible. Come find me. I'll help you go from there. Right. And what Ron is saying is, once you put that homework back on them, there's 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna come back with the same.
9 out of 10 times, right? Niggas is not gonna do what you did because first of all, it's not like they can't do it. They didn't want to do it. Like your life is your life, and what you wanted for your life is something different than probably what they want for their life, right? Then it's some niggas that got lucky that they trying to gatekeep whatever they did because they know the shit is easy as fuck, and they don't want to say. You understand? They don't want to give no game to niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
Parties.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but depending on who you are, I just feel like you put niggas on the spot. Like, yo, if you wanna, even to a party, like, yo, niggas say, yo, I had to do some fucking freaky shit to get where I'm at. You willing to do that?
Yeah. Yo, listen, get your free tapes up. Get your mixtape highlight up.